What's up, family? It's your boy Mark Black, back again with another one. This time I wanted to come on and talk about something that is going to probably piss a few people off, but it's a subject I think that it's worth addressing. Now, before I go into it, I want to say that I'm certain that I haven't been the only one talking about this lately. As a matter of fact, I can prove that because I will tell you who inspired this video. There's a sister that I'm subscribed to on Facebook named China Fox. If you haven't listened to the sister, she comes on and does like live videos and stuff like that. She's an entertainer, a singer, and more importantly, she's just an amazing human being. And she had a discussion recently about relationships that I really felt was appropriate for me, the Black Q&A man, to address, right? So I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet. But the question for today is, or at least the question that I want to investigate, is why are Black women so bitter and angry and evil? Like, we've all said it. You know, we come home and our moms is upset, or our girl is upset, or our sister upset, or our aunties are upset. And we be like, damn, man, these women are always fucking pissed off. They always upset. We can't get a break. They don't smile. They don't want to hug a nigga. They don't want to do nothing, right? And we all have expressed this, every single one of us, right? So I've been doing some thinking, as is my want, right? And I think that I've got some answers that may help to solve the problem, or at least to answer the question, why are Black women so angry? Our women, and I do say our women because they are our women, all of them, right? From the most high class, sedity, snooty, you know, upper crust to the most low level ghetto hood rat ratchet, they're all ours. All right. You're not going to have me be one of the brothers that sit here and say shit like, oh, those nasty, trifling ass, ratchet ass bitch. No. We got enough cats that's out there doing that. And that's them. That's their business. That's fine. I'm not attacking them. I'm going to mention them by name. You all know who they are. That's not me. I ain't thirsty. I'm married. Right? I got a wife. I don't need none of yous. Right? I'm not a simp. Right? But I am a truth teller. All right? And because I tell the truth, I'm going to say that they are all our women. But our women, every day that they walk the streets, are the most unprotected, the most disrespected, the most overlooked, the most abused, the most beaten, downtrodden, shit on, walked upon, backstabbed, lied to women in this whole godforsaken country. And that is not up for debate. Every statistic that you can investigate indicates that Black women are more likely to be victims of crime than any other woman of any other ethnicity. She's more likely to be beaten, more likely to be raped, more likely to be assaulted, more likely to be victimized. Now, I understand what a counter argument to that might be, right? Because I can already hear it. Remember, I'm the same dude with the same thought process, right? So I can understand a counter argument. Well, you know, they put themselves in positions to where they end up being treated that way, right? They choose the no good niggas and blah, 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 blah. I get it. I fucking get it. I know all the counter arguments that any of you can bring. And I'm going to shut that shit right down right here in this video today. And this is not an attack on you, brothers. This is not an attack on us, brothers, because I'm with you. But what this is a reminder, a warning, if you will, right? Our women consistently and have been for generations. You know, brother Malik Al-Shabazz talked about this. He talked about how our women are the most mistreated, how they're the most shit on by any any group of women anywhere by far. There are things that happen to our women that no other ethnicity would ever allow happen to theirs. And I mean that shit. Like, there are things that happen to them publicly when they walk out the door that any other ethnicity would be up at arms about. So on top of all of what we know to be true, right? We know all these things about the sisters being disrespected, being mistreated, being abused by everybody else. They get that, a lot of that, from us. Yep, I'm saying it like it is, like it TI is. All right? When they are in relationships, the overwhelming majority of black women in relationships are with black men. When they marry, they're marrying black men, right? They're not out there chasing white dick like the shit's going out of style. Matter of fact, I'd like to do a video somewhere down the line rebutting the whole we're all chasing white people thing, because I really don't understand that. I really don't. Yes, there are people amongst us who date and marry white people. That has been and will be. I know it wasn't legal before 1969, so you can miss me with that shit. There have been white people who love black people and black people who love white people. I'm not arguing for them or against them. It is what it is. But what I am saying is that the overwhelming majority of us interact with each other. And the facts bear that out. Don't worry. I'm coming with the video to address that. So they're getting lied to, disrespected, mistreated, abused, whatever you want to call it, at the hands of us. And we wonder, why come we can't get a smile from them when we walk up to them and say, hey sister, how you doing? What's your name? We wonder why come they hook up with us expecting most times for the shit to fall apart. We wonder why come they hardly smile? Why come they're not warm and tender? We haven't given them shit to be warm and tender for. But I'm going to take it even further than that. Sure, we mistreat them. We dog them up. We use them up. We lie to them. Sometimes we got 2 and 3 of them on the side or whatever. Cool. All right. If nothing else, that would be bad enough. But let me present you a scenario that should really open your eyes. Like, open your eyes as to why exactly our women are just these mean, broken-hearted, bitter. A black woman is walking down the street, and in the opposite direction of her comes an attacker. Doesn't matter the ethnicity, doesn't matter the gender. When that black woman is attacked by this attacker, when she looks around, hoping, praying for assistance, do you believe that she sees our face? I bet you she doesn't. I bet you she knows in her heart of hearts that everywhere she looks and everywhere she turns, there will not be a black male face there to defend her, to protect her, to watch out for her. Doesn't matter her background or her mode of speech or her type of dress. It doesn't matter her educational level or how many kids she got. There's probably not a one of our sisters that can say for a certainty that she will look around for help in this time of need, in this time where her life may be threatened and in danger, and she will look to see us That right there, brothers, if you needed no other reason, there's your reason. Because she hasn't been able to count on us for shit. She hasn't been able to count on us for stability, for peace, for protection, for kindness, for simple human decency in a lot of areas, in a lot of cases. She has not been able to count on us. Now you're thinking, well, shit, I ain't been able to count on her either. You know what? Let me tell you something, brothers. There's eventually going to come a point where we, us men, are going to have to get over some shit. Yeah, I'm saying it. You know why we got to get over some shit? Because I'm about to tell a secret right here in this video that should have been told a long time ago. The fact is that a lot of you, and I don't include myself much anymore, but I was this dude. A lot of us are fucking afraid. We some straight up cowards. Straight up cowards. And I'll tell you why we straight up cowards. There's so many different ways I can count. It's not even funny. This is not an attack, brothers. This is the truth. If you were to look in your heart of hearts and be honest with yourself and be honest with us, you'd be telling the same truth to your friends and family. As a matter of fact, I encourage you, because a thing remains bad. It remains evil as long as it's in the dark. When you bring it out into the light, it can be addressed. It can be dealt with. But as long as it remains a secret, we can't fix it, fellas. So here's the secret. We are some fucking cowards. How are we cowards, Mark? Oh, shit, I'm glad y'all asked. Right? There is only one enemy, one that we have on this planet Earth, and that is the pale people. That's it. They are open, out and out, avowed enemies of everything we are in every way you could possibly think of. Economics, education, entertainment, law, you know what I mean? Politics, religion, sex, war, in every area of people activity. They have made it clear that they will not rest until everything that we own, everything that we control, and everything that we are is not ours. It belongs to them. Now, knowing that, because that is the definition of what racism is. Racism is the process that takes everything that we are and makes it the possession of the pale people. If you know this, right, and you are not on a daily, constant basis warring against that, you are a fucking coward. But it gets worse, brothers. It gets worse. Because you won't bang on the beast, as they say, right? You won't fight. And I'm not talking about just picking up the guns, right? I mean, I have one, okay? Make no mistake about it. I'm prepared for whatever happens. But I'm not talking about just picking up the gun. I'm talking about doing every single thing in every area of people activity to protect, defend, build, and guard against the onslaught of a people that have made it clear is our enemy in every area. But we want to attack them. No, what you do and what I have done is we come home and we attack our own. That's right. My weapon, I have never, ever, ever shot a single round at a white person. Never once. I was a soldier. So I was trained for combat, and I never once fired my weapon, any weapon I've ever owned, at a white person. I'm ashamed to say that in my younger days, and thank goodness no one died, but I've fired my weapon at a brother that looks just like me. Cripper blood, GD or Vice Lord, all this old bullshit. Yeah, I've shot at a brother who looks like me. Shot at a few of them, as a matter of fact. Now, they shot at me, so, you can call it what you will. But the fact is that I had no problem at all firing at them. I didn't feel no fear. I didn't lose no sleep. And for me, it was nothing. Now, ask yourself, all you so-called badasses out there, right? You can kill 15 niggas a day. How many pale people have you pointed your weapon at, right? Okay, forget weapons, right? Forget weapons. Forget guns. Forget all that shit, right? You can trick, defraud, scam, run game on 20 niggas a day. How many of y'all out here using those same financial tricks and legerdemain and running that on the pale people? I'm sorry? Oh, I'll wait. Oh, you guys, we have some smooth talk. I mean, man, we get up a few drinks up in us too, or a little weed, right? And we can just run game all day long. I mean, we talk smooth to the sisters. Like, baby, don't you know you fucking with me? You fucking with it. I mean, you see what I'm saying? We got game like you would not believe. We can talk of wings off of a fly, right? Talk a girl right up out her panties. We brag about doing it 5 times, 10 times a week. How many of you are taking that same gift of gab and using it for the uplift and the defense and the protection of your people? Again, I'm expecting to hear crickets. So you see, brothers, our women have got a reason to be fucking bitter. Yes, they do. How many of y'all have taken a woman and said, I'm going to make this woman mine? And not only am I going to make her mine, but I'm going to make her feel safe, feel protected, feel as if I'm made of titanium, I'm 10 feet tall and bulletproof. I'm going to make an environment for her so that when she walks out that door, if she's ever in some shit, when she looks back for her defender, my face is the one she's going to look for. When she walks down the street and somebody says anything to her that's positive, it's going to be a face like mine that says something positive to her. If you have children, especially a daughter, how many of you have taken your daughter and said, I am your example. I am the man you need to be looking for. You can't have daddy. I'm not for you. But if your dude ain't like me, he ain't worthy of you. He cannot fuck with you. Because I made you and I didn't make any goddamn junk. Right? Better yet, we already know it's a bunch of women out here that got kids already. Now, I'll be the first one to admit, taking on somebody else's kids is not your headache, brothers. I've heard a lot of women say, oh, it take a real man to raise another man's kids. No, it don't. You had kids with another dude, right? Regardless of how it went down, that's short your stock. And that's not just for women too. That's for us dudes who's baby daddies, right? Who's got 2 and 3 kids. Whether they with the same woman or not. That short your stock a little bit. You shouldn't expect a woman to come and want to be with you just off the bat when you still dealing with your baby mama. But if you do take on the role of father for some of these kids out here, then you need to be that. They need that, especially the daughters. Look, you think I'm banging on you so hard right now in this video, and I'm certain a lot of women are going to co-sign, and that's okay. I'm expecting that, right? But here's why I'm coming to us with this. The fact is that what we do for our women is a direct reflection on what our people will become. Our women are the mothers of our children. They're the first teacher. Fuck, our women is the name of God in the mouths and in the hearts of our babies. Let me say that again. When our children think of God, they see mama. Like it or damn not, it's the truth. Now, if she is God to them, right, or a goddess, and y'all claim to be so holy all the time and wearing your Jesus piece and, and talking about religion and all this and that, well, you got a goddess right there in your neighborhood waiting on you to do God enough so that she can be the goddess she's supposed to be. And she's waiting on you. If they're bitter as hell because they've been waiting on us to step the fuck up and do what every other woman gets almost by default. I mean, we sit here and make fun of the pale people, white girls love black dudes, blah, 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 because white dudes don't know how to fuck and don't know how to do that. Let me tell you something. When the chips fall, it is the rare, and I mean rare pale woman that sticks with a black dude when she can have a white dude who do the same thing, if not a little better. Sure, if some dude's gonna treat her like crap, she might as well have the one who treats her like crap, but at least can afford to get her the nice things in life, who can at least afford to, protect her when they get pulled over by the cops, who can afford to get legal representation for her should she get in trouble. She ain't gonna give that up for you, fool. There's no other women of any other ethnicity that has to deal with half the shit our women do. And that's why they're bitter. That's why they're angry and upset all the time. That's why they're not warm. That's why they're not tender to us. We ain't gave them shit to be warm and tender for, brothers. That's not an indictment. That's a wake-up call. My sister China made that clear to me from her videos. And I've seen other sisters' videos. And you know what these videos used to sound like to me? It used to sound like the whining of bitter-ass women who just couldn't get their shit together long enough. Or it sounded like women who were just dead set on having some no-good-ass dude to have fun with, but didn't know how to settle down with a good one. No. You know what it sounds like to me? At this point, it sounds like a cry for help. It sounds like that somebody needs to step the damn game up. We so smooth in all these different areas. Maybe we need to break off a little humility. If you're not out here actively fighting the system and the people that created the system that keeps you, your woman, your children down, your brothers down, then my fellow kings, you are lost. You are a coward, you are a weakling, and you are lost. And that is not me telling you what to do. I don't give prescriptions in my videos. What I will say is this. You cannot keep doing the same fucking thing over and over and over and expect a different result. You can't continue to be these weak-willed, attention-whoring, cowardly, whiny, backstabbing, homemade ass. You can't continue to be those cats and expect that any woman will respect you, that your children will respect you. They won't. And what's worse is they have no reason to. You take this one, brothers, and you do with it as you will. But it's coming from a place of love for you. We all have been lost, my fellow kings. We all have. We all have our road, our path to walk down. But we have a damn definite choice as to whether or not we can walk that road with our sisters, with our queens, lost or not, with us, or alone. But make no mistake about it. We don't get to fucking point the fingers at them. There's no culture. There's no civilization on this planet that women built. You can call me a sexist bastard if you want to, but that's a fact. Men have built all of this shit. Every single bit of it. So if there's ever going to be anything, any place, any home for us as a people, it is going to be us men who build it. And I can guarantee you, you will be surprised at how many of the sisters would jump up there and have our backs as soon as we just open our damn mouths and start calling out the truth. You don't even have to have done nothing yet, brothers. That's the sad part. When I look at my YouTube videos, I can see who's subscribed to me. You motherfuckers ought to be ashamed to the fact that the vast majority of my subs are women. Yes, and it ain't because I got a pretty face. Our women are so hungry for a single brother who will step up and say this shit has to stop, that there needs to be a change, and that we will live, breathe, eat, shit, sleep, and die revolution until it changes by any fucking means necessary, by economic means, by entertainment, by education, by law, by labor, by religion, by politics, by sex, by war, by any fucking means necessary. This shit will stop. That they are willing to back any brother who does it. I ain't nobody. And they back me. And more will back me. Not because I'm so much better than you. Matter of fact, brothers, I'm praying with every breath I have in me that we do this. That we together become exactly the God that our women have been praying for. The God to deliver. That we do God enough to deliver them. No more disrespect. No more abuse. No more hatred. We've had our issues with our sisters. They have had their issues with us. It's time for some damn reconciliation. I'm tired of pointing the fingers. I'm tired of getting the fingers pointed at me. I got shit to own. And I'm owning it. It don't make me no simp. That don't make me no bitch made ass dude. That makes me with somebody with more fucking balls than you got. So can I hear y'all? Can I hear the brothers say yes? Can I hear the brothers make themselves the face of the defender, the face of the protector, the one who makes them safe, who makes them feel good? Not just in the pussy, in the bed, any asshole could do that. It's time for us to make her feel safe to just walk out of her house. It's time for us to make her feel safe when she needs resources to take care of our households. It's time for us to make her feel happy to be who the hell she is. So it's up to us, brothers. Again, with all the love I have in me, this is Mark Black. Another video's coming. I know I came down hard on the brothers. And again, I ask that y'all take this as it was intended, as a warning, as a guide from one king to my fellow kings. I love you. I respect you. And it's time. It's been past time, brothers. It's been past time. So until next time, peace, prosperity, and power to my people.